Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol LKM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And in this situation, kind of sets up an interesting setup going into tomorrow. Not to rub salt in one's wounds or anything like that, but yeah, the price got absolutely hammered today, even after the gap down. The price still, just the first basically hour was just all bloodshed. And then this is where things get interesting, because after all the bloodshed, the price did bounce, and then there was a little bit of a pullback. But then this pullback was just not too severe, and the price ultimately just started to go sideways, right here at this portion. And you look at the previous time it went, it finally stopped going down, and it was down there. So what's the significance of that? Well, this is higher lows, and higher lows in the world of charts is always an interesting situation. Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish trading was this easy. Just because the price got hammered, and now just because there's a couple of higher lows being built, does not mean that this thing is guaranteed to go back up to $1.20 tomorrow. I'm not saying that. Now, would it be shocking to see some sort of continued bounce? No, that would not be shocking at all, but myself nor anyone else can sit here and say that's for sure going to happen, because that would imply there's a guarantee, and there's just no such thing as a guarantee in the market. But at least makes a little bit of sense now to wonder, hey, I wonder if the bulls could make another push upwards. Again, is that a guarantee? No, but it's at least worth pursuing, and why, like I said, it's an interesting setup. So as far as key levels going into tomorrow, that first key level is right there at about 68 cents, which seems to be this little miniature area of support. You can see right there the price bounce off of it, and then late day today on the pullback didn't quite hit it, but pretty darn close to right around 68 cents. So that's definitely going to be a key area right there. If 68 cents cannot hold, then it would not be shocking at all to see the price, bleed down to back below 60 cents. But as it stands right now, this level is doing a good job of holding that support, so we'll see what happens with it. Now, in the event the bulls do get some follow through and make another move to the upside, where are some of these key battlegrounds at? First level is just simply going to be where the bounce today stopped, and that's right up there at 85 cents. So 85, that initial area of resistance. And then the other one to keep in view from kind of an overall perspective is going to be that purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average. I realize that line's way up there, but keyword being moving. So as time goes by tomorrow, that line is going to move itself downwards and get more and more relevant. But before you even start worrying about doing battle with the purple line, definitely first got to get up above that 85-cent mark. So interesting setup here. And if you've traded for long enough, you know that stocks that get beat up in a hurry can produce some very interesting bounces. So that's why I'll be keeping an eye on it. Again, no such thing as a guarantee, but definitely worth keeping an eye on. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.